Dear students, we are going to discuss now about the mining, its factors and its types. Okay, from chapter number 5, primary activities. So this is the last topic of this chapter, chapter number 5, primary activities. And in our previous classes, we have discussed about different types of primary activities which are being practiced in different parts of the world. Okay, so mining is also a type of primary activity because in mining, okay, the activity is directly related to the nature. It is directly related with the land actually. Okay, so it's a kind of primary activity. So here we are going to discuss about mining. What is mining? What are the different factors affecting mining and the different types of mining? See, mining. Okay, and I think you all have some information about mining, isn't it? Because we extract, basically in mining what we do actually, we extract the different minerals available which are lying, okay, which are deposited at the interior of the earth, okay, at the earth's crust, okay, different layers of the earth's crust actually. Say mining. The discovery of minerals in the history of human development is reflected in many stages in terms of copper age, bronze age and iron age. Okay, and the use of minerals in ancient times was largely confined to the making of tools, utensils and the weapons. So in history you all have studied that the human history has been divided into different stages, okay, like the iron age, the bronze age, the copper age and all. Okay, so why it was divided in such way actually? Because in these different periods of human history, okay, different minerals, okay, different minerals were discovered by these human beings, and these minerals, okay, were used by the human beings, okay, for making the utensils, for making the weapons, for making the coins and all. Okay, so the use of the minerals in ancient times was largely confined to the making of the tools, utensils and the weapons. So in the earlier period of human history, these minerals, okay, that is the copper, bronze, iron and all, okay, it was mainly used for making the different kinds of tools. Okay, it was used for making different types of utensils and the weapons, different types of weapons. Okay, so this minerals actually, okay, the copper, the bronze and the iron and all, okay, it was discovered in the very early period of human history, and now also, okay, we extract different types of minerals from the interior of the earth. So this extraction of the minerals from the interior of the earth is known as mining. Let's see. So the actual development of mining began with the industrial revolution, and its importance is continuously increasing. Okay, so the actual development of mining, okay, it began with the industrial revolution, means because of the industrial revolution, okay, actual development of mining took place. Because during the time of industrial revolution, more and more amount of these minerals were utilized by the industries. Okay, it was utilized, okay, it was used in the industries for manufacturing various kinds of products, for manufacturing various kinds of industrial products and all. Okay, so we can say that the mining activity, it gained importance only during the industrial revolution because of the increasing need and the use of the minerals. Okay, so at present mining is being carried out in different countries of the world which are rich in different varieties of minerals, which are rich in different types of minerals. For example, in our country, basically the peninsular plateau region is very rich in different types of minerals, okay, and mining activity is more developed in this region. Again, you will find that in the northeastern part of our states, okay, coal is available, so coal mining is being carried out over in the northeastern states. Okay. So this mining activity, it is there are different factors actually, okay, there are different factors which affect the mining activity. Okay, because if the mining activity is not profitable, so it is useless to carry out the mining. Okay, so there are different factors actually which affect the mining activity. Okay, the profitability of mining operations depend on two main factors. Okay, so whether the mining activity will be profitable or not, okay, it depends on two main factors. That is the physical factors, which include the size, the grade and the mode of occurrence of the deposits. Okay, that means the size of the minerals, okay, the quality of the minerals and all, okay, that is the size, okay, the grade, that is the quality, and the mode of occurrence of the minerals. If the minerals are available at a very deeper, okay, at a very interior of the earth, then the cost of mining will be higher. But if it is available very near to the surface, then the cost of mining will be very less. And if minerals are of better quality, okay, then like it will be profitable to extract those minerals. But if the minerals are not of better quality, then it will not be profitable to extract those minerals. Okay. So economic factors such as the demand for the mineral, okay, the technology available and used, the capital to develop infrastructure, and the labor and the transport cost, these are the other different factors. Okay, these are the other different factors which influence, okay, the mining activity. So these are the different factors actually. Okay, these are the different factors on which the profitability of the mining activity depends actually. Okay, so you will find that there are many countries who uses the better technology, the advanced technology to extract the minerals. Okay, and they find the mining activity to be more profitable. But there are certain countries who are still using the old technology to extract the minerals and all. So for them, okay, like the cost of extraction of these minerals is higher, and it is not so much profitable for those countries and all. Okay. So these are the different factors which affect the mining activity. So there are different methods of mining. This mining, okay, the mining activity is mainly carried out in different ways, and basically you can say there are okay, two different methods of mining are there. One is the surface mining and another one is the underground mining. See. So depending on the mode of occurrence and the nature of the ore, mining is of two types. One is the surface mining and another one is the underground mining. Okay. So depending upon the mode of occurrence, the minerals, okay, where the minerals are found actually. If it is found near to the surface, then okay, the extraction of the minerals will be quite easier. So that kind of mining is known as the surface mining. But if minerals are available very inside the earth's crust, okay, deep inside the earth crust, so that is known as the underground mining. For example, you will find that some coal fields are like coal deposits are available very close to the surface. So surface mining is mainly being carried out. But like such as the petroleum deposits, okay, the coal which are available at a very deep inside the earth's crust actually. So for that actually the underground mining is mainly being carried out. Okay, so surface mining is less time consuming. It does not require much investment. Okay, and it is not so hazardous, not so risky also. But underground mining is risky. It requires many huge amount of capital investment and all, because safety and precautions of the safety of the laborers are main thing, okay, which needs to be followed here. Okay, see. So the surface mining is also known as the open cast mining. Surface mining is also known as open cast mining, and it is the easiest and the cheapest way of mining minerals that occur close to the surface. Okay, so the surface mining is also known as open cast mining. Okay, because the minerals are available very close to the surface. Okay, very close to the earth's surface, so it is very easy and very cheaper to extract the minerals from the surface actually. Okay. The overhead cost, such as the safety precautions and equipment, is relatively low in this method, and the output is both large and rapid. Okay, but whereas in in this case actually, in case of open cast mining or the surface mining, okay, the money which is required for the safety of the workers, okay, for purchasing the equipments of the workers and all, it is very less actually, because the risk is very less in this kind of surface mining or the open cast mining. Okay, but in case of underground mining, okay, in underground mining the workers has to go very deep inside the earth's crust, okay, and they have to extract the minerals. Okay, so it is quite risky actually, and many a times we see, okay, we come to know from the newspapers, from the news channels and all, that sometimes the mines they collapse. Okay, there's a outbreak of fire in the mines, or sometimes flood in the mines takes place. So many of the workers they get trapped, and sometimes they lose their life as well. Okay, so underground mining is you can say it is quite risky in nature. Okay, and the cost of mining is also very high, because proper technology, proper safety and precautionary measures needs to be followed in this case actually. Okay, when the ore lies deep below the surface, underground mining method has to be used. So this underground mining is also known as shaft mining. Okay. So surface mining is also known as open cast mining, and underground mining is also known as the shaft mining. Okay, it is also known as the shaft method. See. In this method, vertical shaft has to be sunk from where underground galleries radiate to reach the minerals. So in this kind of underground mining, what happens first, a tunnel type structure has to be digged out. The workers, they go below the tunnel, okay, and there are very many passages which radiates in different directions, okay, and the workers, they move ahead through these passages, okay, they dig out the like tunnels and all, and they extract the minerals, and they send the minerals on the surface with the help of the pulley, okay, with the help of the various instruments, okay. So minerals are extracted and transported to the surface through these passages. So from deep inside the underground, the minerals are extracted and transported, okay, through these passages and all. Okay. So this is how the underground mining activity is mainly being carried out. Okay. So we came to know about what is mining and what are the different types, factors of mining and types of mining. Okay. Now see. So this kind of mining, actually the underground mining, it requires specially designed lifts, the drill machines, the haulage vehicles, the ventilation systems for the safety and efficient movement of the people and the material. Okay, and the underground mining method is very risky in nature. Sometimes what happens, there's a leakage of the poisonous gases, sometimes the fires break out, okay, sometimes flood takes place, and sometimes, okay, the caving in leads to fatal accident, means they need to dig the tunnels and also, okay. So at that time, like some accidents takes place, mishap takes place, and many of the workers, they remain trapped inside the mines and they lose their life. But in the developed economies, that means in the developed countries, okay, the developed countries are retreating from mining, processing and refining stages of production due to high labor cost. So basically the rich countries of the world, okay, they are retreating, okay, they are retreating from this mining activity. Like just take an example of USA. Okay, USA is the country which has rich reserves of minerals, okay, but it is not carrying out with the mining activity because it has enough money, okay, capital to purchase the minerals from the other countries and all. So they are not utilizing the minerals of their own country because in their own country the labor cost is very much high, okay, as well as the cost of the mining procedure is also very high, okay. So instead of carrying out the mining activity in their own country, okay, they find it more profitable to purchase the minerals from the other countries actually, okay. So many of the developed countries, okay, they are not carrying out with the mining activities or the processing of the minerals and all, okay, because of high labor cost and high cost of mining activity actually. But whereas you will find that most of the developing countries, okay, and the underdeveloped countries, okay, they are carrying out this mining activities because these underdeveloped countries and the developing countries, they need more amount of money, okay, for boosting their capital, okay, for boosting the economy actually. So they are engaged in this kind of mining activity, they extract the minerals, okay, and they sell it to the other nations at a higher price, okay, which helps in their economic development. Just take an example of the African nations, okay, many of the African nations are very rich in minerals. So what do? Is that they extract the minerals, okay, and they sell it to the other countries. Even many of the mines, okay, found in Australia, it has been leased to the private companies of the other countries, okay. Even in India also we can see, like we are carrying out with the mining activity to a large extent. We are extracting the minerals such as coal, petroleum, natural gas, iron ore, bauxite. Different types of minerals are being extracted from our country, okay, and what we do, we use it for our domestic consumption, okay, as well as we sell it to the other countries and also by selling it to the other countries we earn some profit, okay, we earn some money which helps in the economic development of our nation, okay. So you will find that this kind of mining activity, okay, mostly the underdeveloped and the developing countries, okay, they are more engaged in this kind of mining activities. Several countries of Africa and few of South America and Asia have over 50% of their earnings from minerals alone. So many of the countries of Africa, okay, some of the countries of South America, okay, and few countries of Asia, okay, like 50% of their earning, okay, 50% of the income comes from this mining activity only. Okay. So this is what about mining. Okay, so mining is what? Mining is actually the extraction of the minerals from the underground. Okay, and there are different factors of mining which we have discussed. Okay, and mining can be classified into two types. One is the surface mining, which is also known as the open cast mining, and the underground mining, which is also known as the shaft mining. Okay. So this is what about mining and its factors, okay, and the types of mining, which is a type of primary activity. So mining is also a kind of primary activity because people are engaged. Okay, this kind of activity is directly related to the land. Okay, to the nature actually.